Well, Alicia took me to the brewery, dropped me off with Dale. We did some reviews. We're on our way back now. Look at that beautiful sun. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. Thank you, Alicia. I love you, Alicia. Hey, Colleen. Is that a bow in your hair? Colleen. Colleen. Is that a bow in your hair? So wet. So wet. I don't know what it is, but it smells like this. So, how are you guys? Yeah. You know the one thing I don't like about this iPhone thing? There's no way to switch the camera around to the front. So let me stop this and start again. So you notice there's garbage everywhere out here. Well, we had a bear come by our garbage bin and rip it open. He came Saturday, he came Sunday. I gotta fix this. But yeah, so he came in here and pulled everything out of this room. We do our own garbage, which is one of the reasons why we work so much. Yeah. So I heard a rumor that my bear is no longer a problem.
Over on this side. It's gonna be on this side.
Your side?
They're loading him up. There's a truck there. Because that's where he was. Cool. So I think they were loading him up. Yeah, because he was right there.
Dead bear.
Yep, right there.
So I guess he's not taking our garbage anymore. We got my youngest stock hand here. She went under the plane in the compartments to get toilet paper out, right? She's our compartment monkey. This fucking dog sits on every couch. He doesn't. Hey, Otis, come here. Come on, buddy. Yeah, he likes to sit on couches. He learned to do that when we were at Nana's house because Nana had this rule about animals on her furniture. So he would keep his front paws on the ground and put his, just sit his ass on the couch and look at her like, what? I'm not on the couch. So we're waiting for some more planes. Our freight days are normally Mondays and Thursdays. They're sending us 2 caravans today. Cessna caravans. The Cessna caravans carry like 3,000 pounds. They only have like 5,400 pounds of our stuff there, but they are sending us another 70 pounds of mail. So you can send Denise another email that we picked up again. But so we're waiting here for the plane. I'll show you guys the plane. You saw when we made the 360 video of us unloading, was that a Basler or an ATR we did that with? ATR. So you saw an ATR, which is the biggest plane we normally get. We've been getting some Dash 7s here and there, which is like the next size down. Our usual size is a Basler, and I hate the Baslers because the Baslers are like this. They're on like a 70-degree angle. So every skid has to be strapped down so that they don't just roll away. Kind of makes you wonder how they fly, eh? Because sometimes they put stuff in the tail, and if they're flying straight, but when they land they're like this, it would make you think that the stuff in the tail when they're flying is like this. But anyway, so Baslers are our next size. Baslers usually can carry to between 10 and 12 skids. Last one had like 14, but they're about. No, it was 13 for us, plus the mattresses, plus the skid of cleaning supplies for the nursing station, plus the.
It was 12 skids for us.
But anyway, so. What they do with those ones can, depending on the age, can carry between 9,000 and 11,000 pounds. ATRs, again, depending on the age, is between 18 and 26,000 pounds. because every time you paint a plane, you take away some of its payload. The Cessna Caravans are 3,000 pounds basically. Though if it's Curtis's plane, he'll let them pack it like a sardine can or a clown car. But once I get into the back of the truck, I'll show you the size of this plane. It's kind of a joke, and the fact that you have to do several of them a day really takes your entire day away, because what happens is you drive up to the airport, you wait for them to land, you unload for like 5 minutes, you drive back to the store, you unload into your store, and then you have to drive back up here basically right away to get the next one. So it's not great. And you hear Harlow talking. It is a school day. It is Friday, but the school's closed because some kids had COVID, so the principal freaked out and closed the school. All good, I guess. So the biggest problem with not having cell phones that work in this area is that you're still sitting at the airport 15 minutes past when the plane's supposed to be here, wondering if the plane's coming or not. Because you don't want to leave because it takes 10 minutes to get back to the store, and then the plane would have been sitting here. But you don't want to stay because you're now 15 minutes behind what you were doing. And you have no idea if he's coming or if he decided that the weather was too bad and turned away. Now, the weather doesn't look bad. The ceiling's actually pretty good. But every pilot has their own choice on whether or not they agree if it's good or not. The usual pilot we have would land in anything. Oh no, they're on the runway still. So it's not. I thought I heard a plane, but it's actually the dozer on the runway. But yeah, so every pilot has a different decision, like a different feeling on whether or not they can fly. If this was Curtis coming, guy's flown through forest fire smoke. If it's not Curtis, maybe to them it's too bad to land. So you got to sit here and try and figure out what you want to do. And again, no cell reception, so you can't make calls. It's no Wi-Fi, so I can't pick up Wi-Fi and make calls with my Wi-Fi calling. Yeah, we just sit here and decide what we're going to do. Yeah, I know when he's coming, there's another, they're going back out. So we called it, and we're like, no, we're going to go back to the store because it's been 25 minutes since he was supposed to land. Even if they had to slow down or circle around, we're not that far away that it should take that long to get here. So yeah, back to the store it is. Yay, I could have done something different with those for 50 minutes, like finish stocking my freezer, or show somebody how to do the broken eggs, or make some yogurt parfaits, or you see what I'm getting at. Okay, so we're out of sugar. We've been out of sugar for about a week. We sold like 400 bags of sugar last week, and I've been getting freaked out on daily about where's the sugar, where's the sugar, where's the sugar. I've been trying to get people to understand how it works up here, which you think they'd understand because they live here. But I get normally 2 Baslers a week. We don't have the equipment or the trucks for an ATR normally, so they only send those on like the rare occasion. Usually it's 2 Baslers a week. Sometimes it's 1 Basler and like 4 Caravans. Caravans carry 3,000 pounds. The Baslers can carry between 9 and 10,000 pounds depending on the age. The age of the plane matters because the more times you've repainted the plane, the less weight it can carry. Now, I know nobody's going to watch this, but let's take 9,500 pounds, right? Let's put it right in the middle. We're on one of the middle 2 Caravans, because there's a Caravan that does 10,000. There's a Caravan that does like 97, one that does 96, and one that does, I believe, 89. It's the oldest one in the fleet. And then another one that does like 91. So let's say 95, right? Now, because I don't have my other phone on me, I can't read my numbers, but I went down at the math, and when I was done everything they have to push, I was at 2,100 pounds left. And that wasn't including mail, that wasn't including third-party things. So, I mean, if there's third-party things, they get put on the plane, that knocks some of our weight down. The mail's put on the plane both times we get cargo, so that bumps the cargo down. Our mail, usually between 200 and 600 pounds. Now, I have basically a standing order, and my standing order is because I don't have a lot of space. 1,000 pounds of bread, 1,800 pounds of milk. Now we're at 2,800. 1,000 pounds of frozen, 3,800. 600 pounds of potatoes. That brings us to 44. About yogurt, cheese, butter, that type of stuff. Spreads such as like cream cheese and all that. Another 300 pounds. So what, 51? No, 47 now. Produce. Produce being everything other than potatoes. We're looking at your fruits and vegetables and all that. About 700 pounds each shipment. Now we're above 5. Like, and KFC, 750 pounds. Fresh ground beef tubes, another 300 pounds. Fresh chicken product or pork product, because we do a fresh meats section. That you're looking at about 150 to 200 pounds. So let's say 150. Smoked meat, so your wieners, bologna, garlic sausages, smokies, all that stuff. Another 450 pounds. Like, that weight that's allowed left is getting smaller and smaller. And I'm forgetting one or two things that go in the perishable line, and that's not including the times when I have ice cream coming. Ice cream is about an 800 pound order. Not when I have meat packs coming, which is another 1,000 pounds, because each meat pack is about 50 pounds. Not when head office has things that they push on me. Orange juice. We forgot orange juice, and that's probably about 100 pounds right there. Yeah, because I get about 9 milk crates full. Yeah, about 100 pounds. So, again, my weight just keeps dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. Then you have bottles of water. It's a res that has a boiled water advisory most of the time. So you want bottles of water here. Well, that's 1,000 pounds. Now I'm down to like 1,200 pounds without the mail. Add the mail to it, I'm down to like anywhere from 1,000 pounds to 800 pounds. And you still have chips, you still have pop, you still have dry goods, you have canned goods, you have baby formula, so like, I don't understand what they want me to do. I can't make the plane magically hold another 10,000 pounds. I have 10,000 pounds of dry goods, general merchandise, pop and chips sitting in our hub right now. And every shipment I get, that usually gets either slightly bigger or slightly smaller. Slightly bigger if I had another dry order of other dry goods that I know aren't sitting at the hub. And slightly smaller if I didn't have a very big dry order and they were able to slip a few of the things, be it chips or half the skid of pop or something onto the plane. So I mean, it's one of those frustrating things. I'm getting yelled at for something that's completely out of my control. Nobody wants to give the land to make a warehouse. Nobody wants to get an all-season road, which means you rely completely on the planes. I can't even bring much extra up on Winter Road when the ice road happens because I don't have a warehouse. And if I ask for sea cans and we put the sea cans down, we get yelled at that the sea cans are in places that they don't want. Like, what do you want? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. The math ain't fucking mathing. It ain't fucking mathing. What do you want?